So, what's going on, people? I started this channel in January. I want to say the 21st was when I actually uploaded the first video, right? January, it's 2019 for those of you who may not be aware. Anyways, so that was a good almost 4 years, maybe like 3.5-ish, after I really started branching out my little shoe collection, right? I've been buying Air Maxes and stuff since like what feels like the dawn of time, but I didn't branch out until the middle-ish of 2015 with, I want to say, with the Suit KD8s. I think that was the first thing that I really bought that wasn't an Air Max. And then it just kind of spiraled out of control, more or less, from there. But the thing is, the whole point of this is that I have a lot of shoes that I haven't talked about on here because they're old, right? I got them many moons ago. That doesn't take away any value from them, right? I still like most of them. Some are like, whatever, they're in the middle. But there's some that I still hold like way up here. And that's what we're going to talk about, kind of an older review. So this right here. This, I might as well pull up the other one too because it kind of makes a little bit of sense. So right here, right? These are the top 3 ones. When did these come out? It was, I want to say it was 2016 November, because I want to say it was around Black Friday. We're going to go with that. I didn't look it up, but we're going to go with that. So this was way back when Foot Locker and all those other stores, were still doing like the paper tickets for raffles, at least in El Paso where I bought these from. So I'd go down there, I'd fill in my little Office Depot ticket or Lowe's, whatever those tickets used to say on them, Staples. But anyways, I fill out the ticket, write my little phone number on there, write my size, write my name, and hope for the best. And honestly, like, I didn't really have to hope. Those guys were taking pretty good care of me on account of me being a regular customer. So, and either that or nobody else was going for a size 9 or 9.5, which I find unlikely. So anyways, I would put in my raffles. I won like everything I put in for during that era anyway. And this was one of them. This was actually the first Jordan 1 that I won. So that was pretty cool. And here we go. So this one, let's do the review part of this. Go ahead and talk about them. So here's these, right? One of the things that I like about these is the mismatch of the colors. So I don't know why, but there have been a couple other shoes that I've seen and they have kind of crazy colors, and I always want them, like kind of like the Biotechs in a sense. But those, they're the same on both shoes. They're just kind of like out there. So it's not often that I find something that has both pairs like switched up a little bit. So when I saw that on these, I was like, oh, that's pretty cool. I'm gonna get those. Because at the time, I was still new to this whole world, right? I didn't know anything about like hype or anything. I just knew that it's a Jordan, so I might have to go to the store and fill in one of those tickets because I don't know how we'll be able to buy them later. That was the extent of my knowledge at the time. Now it's a whole mess of things, right? So I went down there and did the whole thing so I could better my chances of getting these. I actually won 2. The other pair is in storage somewhere. I don't plan on selling them. I just plan on breaking them out if these ever get like completely destroyed, which they've been holding up pretty well. But anyway, so I looked at the pictures and all that stuff and I thought, man, I'd really like to have those. So I went through the motions, got the shoes, and then when I brought them home, I looked at them the first time. I was like, man, these are really cool. And then I remember being as happy, I guess you could say, as I was to get them and how much I liked them. I was then the opposite of that. It's like just as unhappy when I had to lace them. I don't like lacing shoes. I really don't. But I did that, got everything all taken care of and all, put them on. I said, man, these are really nice. Showed a friend of mine a picture. He's like, oh, you got those? I didn't even know that they were a thing people were talking about. But later, somebody said that they weren't the most popular shoe initially. I don't know if there's any truth to that. I just know that I like them. And I wanted to do this little talk about them, not quite a full-on review. One thing I will say though, these are 9.5. At the time I bought like other 9.5 size shoes because that's what something was that I had. I'm like, I guess that's my shoe size. They still fit just fine. But going down to my normal 9.5 would have been more ideal, which I was able to do that when like the Royals came. Is that what those are called? The Royal ones, blue and black ones? Yeah. So, you know, maybe was able to correct that later, but yeah, you know, you live, you learn, and then you move on. So, I don't really have much else to say about these. I just wanted to pull them out and say that they're pretty awesome. And if you don't have a pair, I don't know what the prices are like, but I'd look into it if it's worth it to you. To me, it is. I mean, the quality, the leather quality seems to be pretty decent, nothing amazing. You know, I'm not going to tell you to run out and buy them because of that. But the look is all I was in it for. And I'm definitely glad that these are in the collection. That is for sure. So that's going to be it for me. I don't have anything else to say about these. So you guys have a nice rest of your day, rest of your night, whatever it is, wherever you are. And I want to say I'm done for today. Am I? We'll find out together when you see my next video. If I'm wearing the same shirt, I was not done for the day. If I'm wearing a different shirt, I was done for the day. And that's how you'll know. Alright, later people.